Imagine, if you will, a gateway opening to an enigmatic world where beauty intertwines with tragedy, and the pursuit of knowledge leads to the darkest corridors of the human psyche. This is not just a story, it's an expedition into the depths of hidden truths and forbidden desires. Welcome, dear viewers, to the chilling and mesmerizing universe of The Secret History by Donna Tartt, a novel that redefines the boundaries between civilization and barbarity, friendship and obsession, enlightenment and madness. Our tale begins not at the start but at an ending, with a confession that sets the stage for an unraveling narrative. A murder confessed without remorse nor repentance. Enter Richard Poppin, our guide through this labyrinth, a young man seduced by the picturesque allure of Hampton College, Vermont. Escaping a mundane existence in California, Richard steps into an elite realm, but little does he know, he's also stepping into a web woven with ancient texts, moral ambiguity, and clandestine rituals. Richard is magnetically drawn to a group of enigmatic students, led by the charismatic and enigmatic Henry Winter. There's Bunny, with his booming laughter and tragic flaws, the tormented twins, Charles and Camilla, locked in their own silent dance of despair, and the aloof Francis, with secrets draped like curtains around his opulent world. Together, under the tutelage of the enigmatic Julian Morrow, a professor who seems more a philosopher king than a mere academic, they delve into the mysteries of the past, seeking beauty and truth but finding something far more sinister. As Richard becomes entwined with this insular and captivating group, he discovers that their academic pursuits extend beyond the ordinary, into rituals steeped in ancient traditions and the dark thrum of Dionysian rites. But this intoxicating blend of beauty and danger leads them beyond the realms of moral ambiguity, into the shadowy lands of outright transgression. One snowy night, under the cloak of secrecy and driven by a cocktail of pride, fear, and scholarly fervor, the group's experiment transcends the theoretical. A life is taken, an accident, they rationalize, a sacrifice for a higher aesthetic. This act binds them together in a pact of silence and blood. But guilt is a ghost that haunts the halls of conscience. Paranoia seeps into their enclave, turning friend against friend, as the weight of their secret begins to fracture their unity. Bunny, the group's moral albatross, becomes an unwitting threat to the fragile veneer of their complicity. His untamed recklessness and veiled threats push the group towards a chilling resolution: Bunny must be silenced. With the cold precision of a Greek tragedy, events unfold towards the inevitable, dark denouement. The murder of Bunny, though meant to be the solution, only tightens the noose around their necks, as the lies they weave become the chains that bind them. As the investigation into Bunny's disappearance intensifies, the group's unity crumbles under the weight of suspicion and fear. Richard, our once naive narrator, finds himself caught between loyalty and morality, love and horror, as he navigates the treacherous waters of complicity and deceit. The facade of sophistication and intellectuality falls away, revealing the raw, bleeding humanity beneath, the pain, the fear, the all-too-human capacity for destruction. As spring blooms over Hampton, it brings not renewal, but a reckoning. The past, with its gnarled fingers, reaches out to claim its due. Secrets surface, betrayals are unveiled, and the veneer of civilization is stripped away, revealing the primal savagery that lies beneath. In the aftermath, the survivors must face the ruins of their own making. Lives are shattered, innocence lost, and the once cohesive group fragments, scattered by the winds of fate and the harsh light of truth. Richard, marked by the events, continues his academic pursuits, but the shadow of the past is ever present, a haunting reminder of the cost of beauty, the price of knowledge, and the weight of secrecy. The Secret History is not just a narrative about murder and moral decay. It is a reflection on the nature of beauty and brutality, the complexities of human relationships, and the tragic flaws that define our fragile existences. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the lengths we are willing to go to protect our illusions of harmony and perfection. As we close the book on The Secret History, we are left to ponder the haunting questions it poses. How thin is the veneer of civilization that separates us from our basest instincts? What lies hidden in the shadows of our own secret histories? And at what cost does the pursuit of knowledge come? This tale, woven with threads of beauty, tragedy, and the macabre, serves as a mirror reflecting the complexities of the human condition. Donna Tartt has crafted not just a novel, but a timeless exploration of the dark and light within us all. So, dear viewers, as we bid farewell to the haunted landscapes of Hampton College and its unforgettable inhabitants, let us carry with us the lessons etched in the shadows of their story. For in the heart of darkness, there is light, the light of understanding, the spark of self-reflection, and the indomitable spirit of humanity, ever striving, ever reaching for the stars. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the secret depths of the human heart. Until we meet again, keep seeking, keep questioning, and never forget the power of a story well told. And thus, dear viewers, we close the cover on this epic tale, leaving behind the echoes of a story that, like the most intricate of labyrinths, invites us to explore its mysteries again and again. In The Secret History, we have traversed the shadowed paths between light and darkness, innocence and guilt, forever changed but enlightened by the journey. The pages may end, but the story lives on, whispered in the rustling leaves, reflected in the mirror's gaze, forever etched in the annals of our minds. Farewell, for now, but not goodbye.
Did you know? The subscribe button is like the library's version of a chocolate chip cookie. Every time you hit it, a book on a library shelf gets an extra sprinkle of fairy dust. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to sprinkle some magic, don't forget to like and subscribe to our library channel.